My child. Be still for a moment. I know you pressed play because something inside you feels tired. You smile in front of people, but inside, your heart keeps asking one question. Can I trust anyone? Listen to me carefully. I see how you love. You love deeply, honestly, and without games. You are like a loyal girlfriend, faithful even when nobody is watching. True even when it costs you pain. But the world taught you something cruel. It taught you that loyalty is weakness. It taught you that honesty gets you hurt. It taught you that the one who loves the most, bleeds the most. And now you wonder. Why do I always care more? Why do I stay loyal when others walk away so easily? My child. You are not broken. You are rare. I was loyal too. I stayed when my friends slept. I stayed when they doubted. I stayed even when they denied knowing me. And still, I loved them. So when you stay loyal while others change, you are not foolish. You are becoming like me. You don't cheat hearts. You don't play with emotions. When you commit fully. You don't keep backup options. You don't love halfway. That is not weakness. That is strength wrapped in purity. But hear me now. Loyalty does not mean losing yourself. Faithfulness does not mean tolerating disrespect. Even I walked away from those who mocked truth. Even I was silent before those who wanted to use me. You see, my child. A loyal girlfriend knows her worth. She does not beg to be chosen. She chooses wisely. Some people came into your life only to test your heart. They enjoyed your attention. But they were never ready for your depth. They loved how you made them feel. Not who you truly are. And when they left, you blamed yourself. But I say to you, they left because they were full. And you were still empty. You poured love into cups that had holes. You gave loyalty to hearts that feared commitment. You offered sincerity to people addicted to chaos. That is why I allowed them to leave. Not as punishment, but as protection. Because the one I am preparing for you will not be confused by your loyalty. They will recognize it as home. My child. Stop questioning why you love so deeply. Instead, ask who deserves to receive it. I am teaching you discernment. I am refining your heart, not hardening it. There is a difference. Do not become cold just because others were careless. Do not become disloyal just because you were betrayed. Do not change your nature to match someone else's immaturity. Gold does not become iron just because it was mishandled. You ask me, Jesus, will someone ever be loyal to me the way I am loyal? Listen closely. I am already loyal to you. I do not disappear when you cry at night. I do not replace you when things get difficult. I do not lose interest when you show your scars. I stay. Even when you doubt me. Even when you're silent. Even when you feel unworthy. And the love I place in your heart is a reflection of mine. That loyalty you carry, it did not come from pain. It came from heaven. So do not waste it on temporary people. Wait. I know waiting is hard. I know loneliness whispers lies. But loneliness is better than being loved incorrectly. I am teaching you to be loyal to yourself too. To your peace. To your values. To your future. Some doors closed because behind them was a version of you that would have been lost. Trust me. The right person will not ask you to shrink. They will not test your loyalty. They will match it. Until then, guard your heart without closing it. Love without losing your identity. Be faithful without being foolish. And when you feel tired of being the one who cares more, come to me. I will remind you who you are. You are not too much. They were just not enough. You are chosen. You are seen. You are deeply loved. Stay loyal. But this time, start with yourself. And remember, I am always with you. Always. My child. You are still here, listening. That means your heart has not turned bitter. It means you still believe in real love, even after disappointment. I know how many times you said, "This is the last time I trust." And yet, you trusted again. Not because you are weak, but because love lives inside you. You stayed loyal when you could have walked away. You kept your word when it would have been easier to disappear. You loved sincerely in a generation that treats hearts like temporary entertainment. I saw it all. I saw you stay up late, waiting for a message. I saw you defend someone who did not defend you. I saw you lower your expectations instead of lowering your values. That is not desperation. That is devotion. But hear me now, my child. Not everyone deserves access to a loyal heart. Even the most faithful love needs boundaries. A loyal girlfriend does not chase love. She attracts it by knowing who she is. And I am teaching you that now. I allowed silence to enter your life, so you would stop confusing attention with affection. I allowed distance, so you could see who only loved you when it was convenient. Some people loved your loyalty, but feared your depth. They enjoyed being chosen, but they were not ready to choose you back. So they left. And it hurt. But their leaving did not reduce your value. It revealed their limitation. You keep asking me, "Jesus, why do I love so purely when it costs me so much?" Because you were not created for shallow love. You were created for covenant. Temporary people cannot handle eternal hearts. That is why they misunderstand you. That is why they call you too serious, too emotional, too attached. But I call you faithful. And faithfulness is holy. Still. Faithfulness does not mean tolerating neglect. Love does not mean losing self-respect. Loyalty does not mean staying where you are not cherished. Even I withdrew from places that refused truth. So if I removed someone from your life, do not beg for their return. If I ended something you prayed to keep, trust that I saw what you could not. You are not being punished. You are being preserved. I am preparing you for a love that does not make you anxious. A love that does not test your worth. A love that does not confuse you. The one meant for you will not make you question your loyalty. They will protect it. Until then, I need you to rest your heart. Stop replaying conversations. Stop blaming yourself for someone else's inability to love deeply. Stop thinking you asked for too much, when all you wanted was consistency. Consistency is not too much. Respect is not too much. Loyalty is not too much. You were just offering it to the wrong person. Let me heal the part of you that feels tired of being strong. Let me love the part of you that stayed even when it should have left. You do not have to change who you are to be loved. You only need to wait for someone who can meet you where you stand. And until that day comes, remember this. You are not alone. I walk with you in every silent night. I guard your heart when you feel exposed. I restore what others took for granted. Stay loyal, my child. But be loyal with wisdom. And when love comes again, it will not hurt like before. Because this time, it will come from me.